All right, let me hit you with something that might shock you. Your success is actually your biggest liability. That's right. The very thing that you're chasing is bleeding money, opportunities, and growth potential from you at an alarming rate. I discovered this truth while working with a CEO who had built a $200 million empire from scratch. Brilliant guy, exceptional executor. Everybody called him a natural born leader. But when I stepped into his organization, I saw something nobody else could see. His superpower, solving problems instantly, had become his company's biggest bottleneck. His team had stopped thinking they'd wait for his answers instead of developing their own. The business couldn't scale beyond his personal capacity. That is when it hit me. Every high performer's greatest strength, eventually, if not checked in on, becomes their greatest weakness. I have identified 3 expensive blind spots that successful people consistently miss. Let me expose them for you right now. Number 1, blind spot. Your superpower has become your prison. Here's the deal. Whatever made you successful, your analytical mind, your work ethic, your charisma, your attention to detail, has likely transformed from a tool to an identity. It is no longer what you do, it is now just who you are. When this happens, 3 disasters unfold. First, you overuse it, like using a hammer for every repair, even when a screwdriver would be best. Second, you stop developing other skills. Why would you? Your superpower has always worked before. And third, you become defensive. Any suggestion to try a different approach feels like a personal attack. I worked with a sales executive who had built her career on relationship building, and it made her millions. But when the market shifted to the need for more persuasive selling, she refused to adapt. This is who I am, she insisted. Her superpower had become now her prison. Result, she missed targets for the first time in a decade. Blind spot number 2, your success system is outdated. Every high performer develops a quote unquote success formula, principles, habits, approaches that created consistent results. But here's a brutal truth. The strategies that built a $1 million business will kill a $10 million business. What builds a $10 million business will kill a $100 million business. The habits that made you successful in your 20s will sabotage you in your 40s. Yet we cling to what worked before, even when all evidence screams for an upgrade. And then blind spot number 3, your feedback loop is broken. Let me give it to you straight. The more successful you become, the less honest feedback you receive. Your position insulates you. Your achievement intimidates others. Your authority silences contrary opinions. When was the last time somebody told you that your idea was terrible? And not just your spouse. When was the last time somebody challenged your core assumptions? If you can't remember, I'm telling you, your feedback loop is broken. And that's the silent killer of high potential careers. So, how do you overcome these blind spots? The solution requires something many high performers struggle with, and that is vulnerability. You must be willing to, 1, separate your identity from your superpower. Recognize that what you do is not who you are. Use different tools for different challenges. Number 2, audit your success system regularly. Ask, if I were starting fresh today, would I approach things this way? Update your operating manual when conditions change. And they're always changing, and they're changing faster every day. And number 3, architect a bulletproof feedback system. Create structures where honest input is required, not optional. Reward those who tell you the truth, especially when it is uncomfortable to the leader. Here's the bottom line. The highest performers that I've worked with share a trait. They are constantly looking for their blind spots. They don't defend their limitations. They don't rationalize their weaknesses. They don't blame circumstances. They take radical ownership over their next level of growth. So grab your Darren Daily Journal and answer these 3 questions. Number 1, what superpower might be limiting my growth? Number 2, what success system needs an upgrade? And number 3, from whom am I not getting the feedback that I desperately need? Share in the comments below which blind spot resonated most with you, and what one action will you take today to address it. Remember, your blind spots aren't where you're weak, they're where you're strongest. And that's precisely why they're so dangerous.